Squid Game shirt today.
Did you just notice that?
I just noticed it. It's hard not to. Gong Yu's right there.
I know, but you've been sitting here for like 10 minutes.
I don't pay that much attention to you when I don't have to. No, I'm kidding.
Hi,
but
guys.
I definitely saw that. How cute. Is that the one you made?
Yeah,
it's cute.
I couldn't find one with all three of them, so I just had to like make my own.
Yeah.
But I'm not selling them because I want to be respectful to the Squid Game creators and not like try to profit off them.
Yo, bros. Bros are in the house.
Yeah, I know. Guys.
Bros, we're in the house, bros. Brah.
Hey, brah. Oh my God, you guys. That is so funny. And it's making its rounds. If you guys didn't watch the episode, watch it when you're done watching this. It is hilarious.
Marcia, thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
Nancy and I are so touched by this. Our friend Tally, who is on one of our friends over here, she sent us these bracelets. Aren't they beautiful?
Yeah, they are so gorgeous.
They're just so pretty. This one has a butterfly on it, and it's my favorite color, purple and white. And then Nancy
has like a little starfish.
Well, Nancy's is black, the color of her soul.
I like black.
Yeah,
I like black.
But thank you, Tally.
Thank you so much, Tally.
Tally, they're so
thanks
pretty.
for noticing, guys. Okay, so that is sweet. It's very sweet. But
how's everybody doing?
How's all the bras doing?
Where are we from today, brah? Are we from Sussex, brah?
Bro.
Hi, Abby. Hi.
Yeah, if you guys haven't watched yesterday's episode, watch it after this and you'll laugh. I just wanted to bring up something really fast about how we didn't notice this yesterday too. Another thing we didn't notice about that, in our opinion, fake video.
I thought we were gonna say hi.
What'd you want?
Good morning from Australia.
Because
we were a little early.
We are a little. Oh yeah, you're right. We are a little early. I'll wait because it's definitely worth it.
That's why you have a twin sister.
I know.
Get your noggin going. We couldn't wait. Hi from Washington State. Where are you, Alice, from Washington State? My dad was born in Seattle. He grew up. There's a place called Lake Stevens at their lake house, and that's how we learned how to water ski and everything. But we love Washington
Kathy.
State. There's always a rivalry though between Portland people and Seattle people. Have you ever noticed that throughout the years?
Well, lately it's been a rival on who can trash their city faster.
Well, no, I'm just saying it's always like we're better than you guys.
Who can make their downtown more dangerous at night?
That's
who could make it horrific.
It's a toss-up, that's for sure.
We've got I like to go on to the Portland DSA. If you guys don't know what that is, that's the Democratic Socialists of America.
I'm not going to get political.
I'm not.
You always dig yourself this grave at the beginning of the show and then people tune out. So we're not even going to bring this up.
I'm just saying
the cities are not safe.
There's going to be a protest tomorrow, so you and I have to be prepared to CBD the dogs.
Okay, great.
They're loud.
That's awesome.
My sons live in Canby. Oh yeah, we like Canby. That's not too far from us.
Oregon.
Canby, Oregon.
Hello from Ohio. Can I just tell you guys, we were feeling out where we should do our tour in the spring. Ohio was like the number one state that you guys really want Ohio. So we're definitely going to go to Ohio and do our TWiN Talk tour with a bunch of comedians, other YouTubers.
Definitely, UK for sure.
What
other YouTubers? We can't
we're
say
gonna
that
get other
unless we
YouTubers.
know.
Of course, Michelle's already on board for Texas.
Really?
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Michelle do
Texas. You can hold.
Is it you just want it to be us on there?
No,
how
I just
boring.
don't want to promise anybody something.
We're gonna promise people YouTubers because trust me, we will get
Marcia, Scottsdale, Arizona, for sure. Because last time I was there, when my boyfriend was doing a show, I was supposed to go have lunch with Marcia, but I was only there for 2 days because he was going off to another tour city, and I got so this is my problem. I flew in.
Yep.
And I get wasted because I am terrified of flying. And at the time during the day when I'm like traveling, I'm so out of it because I don't like flying. I'm thinking I can do anything. But the problem is the next day, I'm completely hungover and I can't even get out of bed. which I couldn't. And I remember there was like a Carl's Jr. or a Wendy's across the street from and they were having like a flower festival and I wanted to go, but I couldn't get out of bed.
People were saying Santa Barbara and then we could field trip it to Montecito. That'd be funny.
Oh
I would much rather, if we're going to field trip something in California, we all go to Culver City. Yes. I think that would be so fun. I'll buy everybody lunch who wants to go. We'll get a big group of ourselves. I'll give you guys my book. I mean, it will be a Culver City extravaganza if you and I do a tour there. How fun.
Kat, Xanax is my friend. I have.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Diazepam is Valium.
Yeah, you like diazepam.
Well, I don't like it. I'm actually allergic to Xanax. I break out into hives.
But we're very allergic to flying. Nancy, you're always good with me. You poor thing. Next time, deal. I know. Marsha, you and me, baby. But yeah,
Lulu's
I'm usually
mom
a
said
wreck.
she could drive to Ohio, so that's perfect.
Okay.
Ohio's like the big
concession. Central. It's central. I'm trying to think of where it is on the map.
I'm not Magellan. I don't know. What do you want from me? Okay, everybody, hi. Okay, let's keep saying, oh, please come to the UK. We're definitely going to come to the UK.
That's for sure.
We're going to visit Karen, and she's on the border though. She's Newcastle.
You should go to that Montecito Godmother store and do a book signing.
Yeah, they would totally love me if I showed up there with my book. They would just love it.
No, but you know what? How are they going to turn you down if you walk in there and you say, I don't want any money. I don't want any profits from this. You guys will get all the PR because people will be coming into your bookshop. I mean, that's why bookshops have writers come in and sign because they then get the business. People then walk around the bookshop and buy stuff.
Yeah.
So if you say it's all for animals, how are they going to? I'd love for them to write you a letter and say no. And that way we can share it.
Pal's Bookstore. I had a friend, it's hysterical, this story. Does anyone know who Liz Calloway is? She's a huge Broadway star.
So this is a tale my mother told me.
She was in the original Baby.
Original.
Cats. She's done Miss Saigon.
She was the original cast of the Broadway Miss Saigon.
Yes, I mean, just amazing. Liz Calloway. So she, we were hanging out at Hal David's 90th birthday party in LA. And she goes, well, where do you live now? And I go, well, we go back and forth.
First, tell him how you met him. No, this is funny. Stephanie's at Hal David's 90th birthday. And there are celebrities like Stevie Wonder, huge ass celebrities.
Kristen Chenoweth.
All these people. And Stephanie, how she started talking to Liz was she went up to Liz first.
I freaked out.
She freaked out. She was
I was like fangirling out.
And then Liz goes, how do you even know who I am?
She goes,
you came here with Burt Bacharach.
Yeah, she was like, you came here with Burt. It was really fun. But so we became friends and she's like, well, where do you live now? And I go, we go back and forth from our Sherman Oaks apartment to Portland now. And she goes, oh my God, I want to come to Portland. And I said, why? And she goes, I have heard about Pal Books. So the next week, she just comes from New York. She flies on over to Portland. She stays with us. We have dinner. No, we didn't have dinner. We had brunch at Mother's. So remember Mother's? Nancy came. That was so awesome.
I couldn't even
she sat right next to
function.
her.
I couldn't function.
But then we went to Pal's Books, and it was just a fun little trip.
I'll find that picture of us in front of Pal's and show you guys tomorrow's live.
I just love her. She's just so cool. But that's my Pal Book story.
You saw her in Miss Saigon as Ellen. Oh
insane.
My God. I remember my mind, you know how your like mind goes blank when you're like talking to someone that you admire a lot. So my mind went blank. So I forgot she was in Miss Saigon. So I think I said something like, have you ever been in Miss Saigon as Ellen?
Yeah.
She goes, I was in the original Broadway.
You guys are going to love this. Then when we're in Pal Books with her, we then go to the musical theater aisle and we take the book out of the original Miss Saigon and we show it to her like she doesn't know she's in it.
Yeah,
we're like, you're in the book. Look, and then I bought it, but I was just like, look, you're in this. And she's like, I know, I was in it.
She's probably one of the most gracious people. Anytime we were doing fundraisers for animal sanctuaries, animal charities, I would get a hold of all of my famous friends. And she was the first one to like send a CD signed and then to put it up on auction. So Liz Calloway, just a
but I will
wonderful person.
Guys, come to Portland. I will take you guys to Pal's Books, and then we'll go to Mother's for brunch.
at a hair.
Oh, a hair
People
in
are
your
gonna-
glasses?
Well, I don't
oh,
want
gee,
people-
look at. Why don't you move to the side?
I don't want people to think I'm lying because I'm constantly over here scratching my nose. There's a piece of hair on my
Why don't you go off to the side and
it's
do
done
it?
now.
Okay.
It's gone.
All right, guys. Well, let's start the show. We got a big one coming up.
But before we get to it, make sure you watch yesterday's show if you haven't already, or you don't have to. I'm not telling you to do it. But yesterday, brah. So we found this really funny video of a guy recording himself with his brows and talking about how much they love Meghan Markle. But one thing we didn't notice about this, and let me just show you like the tail end of it, okay?
Diana.
She's cute.
How do you not know who Princess Diana is, bro?
Bro, I don't know.
Do you know the Queen of England?
Okay, so that is the video. If you haven't already seen it, you can go see yesterday's episode. We've got the full video on there, brah. But it's really funny, and it's making its rounds with the Sussex squads on Instagram because they're thinking, see, look how famous they are, brah. So a bunch of straight guys sitting around and talking about how hot Meghan Markle is, brah.
He's like, I fell in love with her in Suits, brah.
And after sleeping on it, it made me even more certain that this was fake because
it's total
No.
fakeatry.
But check this out. They never once mention, they go, Prince Harry. Now he's trying to get his friend to know who Prince Harry is. Instead of saying the obvious, he's the King of England's son. That should be the most obvious thing you say.
Yeah, King Charles.
Whoever wrote that script did not want them mentioning Prince William, Princess Catherine. I would have even given him, well, don't you know who Kate Middleton is? I would have given him that.
Yeah, I would have too.
You mean to tell me that these American boys, these young American boys, don't mention the King of England? They don't mention Prince William. They don't mention Princess Catherine. Not once. They were told to only mention Princess Diana and then the Queen, and that was it.
And they called her Elizabeth. I don't like that.
Yeah, and he goes, Elizabeth?
Yeah, he
That
says
was it was
just
so scripted.
so fake and scripted. It was exactly like the flight attendant video. And
Worse.
we're realizing more and more that these videos are going to come out the closer we get to that premiere.
Ugh.
And that's on the 26th, I believe, right? August 26th.
And another thing I figured out because I looked at the date, you guys, it's coming out the midweek.
With Love Megan Part 2 is coming out
midweek of Labor Day weekend. I don't know if you guys across the pond know what that means, but Labor Day weekend is when everyone takes the week off.
Yeah.
And the weekend, because it's the week before school starts. It's when everybody gets their summer angst out of the way.
They go to Sun River.
They go to cottages. They go to
Cabo.
cabins. They go everywhere. The kids are out of town. Yes, Carol, it's Tuesday. It's usually when people usually then travel on like a Wednesday. They then get in their car. You're going to see on the news, there was the biggest travel day ever is Labor Day
and
weekend.
This is when she's
careful.
dropping this show.
No one's home.
Nancy actually said on Twitter X yesterday, she was like, is Netflix trying to bury this?
And I think
are they intentionally? Because that's like doing it on July 4th. Or coming out like on Christmas Day.
They're not going to get the front end numbers that they got last time. And the front end numbers were the hate watchers.
Oh God.
They're not going to get that this time because it was so boring last time. You're not going to get the hate watching. You're just going to watch your YouTubers.
Yeah, we're going to be on Dan Wooten the day it premieres. So we'll be up around 4 a.m. our time, watching the entire thing so you guys don't have to. I don't want you guys to go on it and click it or give them views or give Meghan any numbers. A lot of America is going to be out of town, obviously, so enjoy your week. But we will watch it for you. Yeah. Dan and Nancy and I will watch it
and
for
he's
you.
Going to have other guests on there, I believe, as well. But guys, do you think that Netflix is burying it because of this?
Because of Chrissy Teigen.
No. There's a couple things that's going on over at Netflix, but like I think they might be burying it. Maybe they didn't think that it was going to get the reaction that it did. Could it? I mean, was Meghan the one that wanted her on? Is Netflix just making really poor decisions? How did they come up with this? And then come up with that.
No, but it is interesting because if you hear the sound bites from Emma's podcast that Meghan did, you really do hear Meghan want to try to convince the world that her partner in life before even Harry, is Netflix. And she throws them under the bus to the point that now everyone is blaming both of them.
Yeah.
Meghan couldn't take this on her own. She couldn't take the criticism. She needed to throw Netflix under the bus. Hey, Netflix and I we're best friends.
Yeah.
We're best buddies.
Yeah. It all has to do with them. Everything you see.
But you then have a bully who has said the most horrific things online. This is Chrissy Teigen, who has said awful things about children.
Now, I haven't looked at these articles. Are these really Meghan Markle's fans that are outraged, or is it more like us and then they're mistaking us?
They always say, Page 6 and E always does that. They say fans.
Okay.
Because one time I had a tweet on E! News.
Okay.
And they called me a fan of Khloe Kardashian.
Okay.
And I was like, no, I'm not a fan.
Okay.
Read the tweet.
So after Chrissy was shown in the trailer, several users took to social media to share their disdain with Teigen being in the clip. Netflix releases the trailer. I know a lot of fans were saying this. No Serena, Oprah, Beyonce, or even astronaut Gayle King. You would think she'd have an astronaut on there if she could.
I gotta be honest, guys, but this is just my opinion. I think the kids are gonna show their faces.
Oh, I think in
part 2.
I think in the Christmas.
I think in part 2.
I don't think so.
I think in part 2.
No, I don't think so. Can I tell you why?
She's going to try to
film. It's already been filmed.
She's going to try to cover it up, though. The Chrissy Teigen thing with the kids.
No, it's already been filmed.
Okay. Do you not see, though, that Harry and Meghan always use their children as bulletproof vests?
You guys, tell us in the comments. Do you think they're going to show the kids in part 2? Nancy doesn't think that. Or the Christmas special. Okay. Nancy does think
but
that.
That's just my opinion.
You agree with Nancy or Stephanie?
Okay. That's a mean thing to do.
Why does that mean?
Because I know what you're doing.
Thank you, Michelle. Yay, Michelle likes me more than you.
Oh,
see, she said it. Okay, so people are writing things like Netflix. So good. Whoever, like, guys, you know what I'm really impressed by this time is a lot of people are making sure that they tag Netflix when they air their grievances. I really like that. Because Netflix needs to get the point across. I mean, they need to get it at some point. Kids at Christmas or post-divorce for cash. Agreed, Kate. Problem with Chrissy Teigen and Teigen's cyberbullying causing a child to want to leave her body. Another person tweeted referring to Teigen's tweet in which the TV host wrote that, oh God, it was her dream for then Courtney. Man, I mean, yeah, you forget. And then you forget all the, like, the child stuff, the PDX files, or how do you say it?
PDF files. PDF file.
Yeah. And then they show that time that Meghan was hired as a background model. This was not, they didn't, her fans have actually gone
to deal or no deal.
Yeah, her fans have actually gone out saying, look at, they wanted Meghan to play with all these celebrities because that was called, they hired her as a background model to be with it for DirecTV. This is just like a gig. How can Meghan associate with Chrissy Teigen, a self-confessed online bully and troll, when she purports to support the Parents Network who are campaigning against this very thing? Yeah.
Some people in the chat are saying it's not Netflix, it's Ted Sarandos.
But he's the one who signed the Netflix people. I mean, the Squid Game people.
Well,
what is wrong with
you gotta let that go, because that made them a lot of money, and there is money in failure. There's money in failure.
Yeah, okay, but see, okay. Look at it where I'm coming from. In the fall, they're putting out Slowly and Intensely.
My God, we gong you.
No, but what I'm saying is Netflix is the producer of that. They produced it so we can see a new K-drama with Gong Yu in it.
Yes.
So, I mean, I see how they're burying this. I see how they're burying Meghan's show. Obviously, you do not put something out Labor Day week. That to me is like the dumbest thing.
It really, I agree with you. I didn't know the date because I don't have kids. I'm not going away for the week.
I just looked. I was curious.
Yeah, but it is interesting how they picked the worst date to premiere this on.
Yeah.
But I think don't you think they know by now? It's like if Meghan was an allegory, she'd be magic beans.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like she'd be magic beige beans.
Yeah.
Because no one is, they're not going to bet on this chick anymore. You know, they're just going to try to squeeze as much money as they can.
Well, I was over at TikTok and I was looking for stuff because the amount of people praising Meghan or putting as ever or the rosé or anything has gone down significantly. So that means either Meghan cannot afford TikTok influencers to do her bidding anymore.
Platforms are hard
or
to
people
pay for.
people are just not buying it. It's just very rare.
She's Meghan Magic Beans.
Yes. However,
Markle.
people are starting to wake up and start going, the emperor has no clothes. I found this woman and she was super smart. Where do we see it? Magic beige beans. Hi, ladies, wearing my Culver City t-shirt. Good job, Sharon. Well done. Oh my
Well
God.
done.
I hope you like it. Okay, so I found this woman and she used to be a journalist and I felt so bad. I cut it out because it was 2 minutes. She had to put a disclaimer on this video for people not to go after her. And she's a Black woman. This poor woman is like, I just want you to know that this is a critique and I'm coming from a place of empathy. I am not coming from a place to attack Meghan Markle. She had to preface this for 2 minutes because she was so afraid of the disgusting, vile Sussex squad coming after her.
Don't be afraid.
But she honestly had to address this. And so, guys, I want to share it with you, especially the people that don't go on these platforms, which
Is she an influencer?
She's like an extra. Yeah, well, she has her own TikTok page. She just gives her opinion.
Okay.
But she used to be a journalist.
Got it.
Okay.
Trailer, which is nearly
So she's talking about what she got from the trailer.
watching that trailer, which is nearly 2 minutes. What I did not see is a Black person, a Black woman, a Black man, a renowned Black chef, a Black artist, actor, singer. And I know that we constantly come back to this point over and over again with Meghan, but I do think it is so important to keep talking about this because it is interesting the way that Blackness is integrated in her life. Every Black person is allowed to be Black in the way in which their Blackness makes sense to them, okay? But it is interesting and curious to me that in having a Black mother and having that close of proximity to Blackness, that there isn't more of a reflection of that Blackness in her life. And it's not like I know every single friend that Meghan Markle has. We've seen her hang out with Tracy Robbins, the wife of
Friends,
former Paramount exec. We've seen her with Kerry Washington and of course Serena. We've seen particularly famous Black people or famous adjacent Black people around her, but none of what seems to be her more organic friends, the high school friends, the college friends. We haven't seen those people be Black, and we've seen those people though, and they've been white. So again, I'm just saying it's curious. And it's curious that with the season 2, I'm not saying there's no Black people in the show. They just aren't in the trailer. Now, I would assume if you had Coleman Domingo as a guest on season 2, you would put his ass in the trailer.
She would never get Coleman Domingo, ever.
So a trailer is a teaser, it's a taste of what to come. And it's interesting that I don't see any Blackness to come in this show with a woman who is mixed race and has specifically a Black mother. At a point, it's just like, what's happening? What's the intention? What's the purpose here? Because Black women specifically have gone to bat for her, have supported her, have lifted her up in ways that other people just weren't. When other people were critiquing her just for fucking being Black, just for looking how she looks, we largely were the people holding her down and fighting these crazies off on her behalf. And it's not that she owes us anything, but again, it is interesting to know, and I do believe she knows, the demographic of her supporters are. But again, it's just curious that we always seem to be missing within this wonderful, whimsical, beautiful, curated, nurturing world that Meghan creates.
I feel bad. I mean, I feel bad, but
Meghan doesn't like black
women
women that cannot give her money and cannot give her power.
Yeah. And
she doesn't like anybody that can't give her that stuff.
I mean, it's really good that people are starting to figure it out. That woman could not have said it any better.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I was able to find it because I mean, it needs to be said.
And don't be afraid of the Sussex Squad.
I would.
I wouldn't. They're mostly bots.
She's on TikTok though. It sounds like she mostly does stuff on TikTok, and she definitely she went on for 2 minutes, dude. It was a long ass 2 minutes.
No, Michelle's right. Meghan is not a girl's girl. Period. She's not. She doesn't care. She just doesn't.
Yeah. What I found really interesting, well, actually not interesting. I'm just happy about this. This made me really happy. Let me find it. Akilah, you know how much I love Akilah.
But see, some people are saying this isn't about race. This is about, I understand what you guys are saying. We're talking about money here and power. I understand what she's saying, but Nancy and I can't speak to that because we're not black. And I would never speak on behalf of a black woman.
No.
It's not my place to do that. All I can say is Oprah Winfrey has money and power. Serena has money and power. Tracy Robbins has money and power. These are the people she's figuring it out, and that's awesome.
You know, that whole narrative that Meghan tried to put in the culture about white women not wanting black women to have a soft life, and then Stephanie and I going, what the hell are you talking about? We've been fans of Bloom Ranch for how many years? Are you freaking crazy? And then it didn't make any sense. And then saying that we didn't think black women can afford Le Creuset. Like, that was insane. And then they were pronouncing it wrong. Remember, they were pronouncing it wrong. But I just wanted to say to our girl, Akilah, she's going to be in Washington, D.C., and she's being honored at the Creators Summit. And nobody deserves it more than this girl.
Great.
I am telling you, Netflix, you guys really miss out. And if you signed her and had her own lifestyle show, we would watch it. We would definitely watch it. I don't know what you guys are thinking.
Speaking about Netflix, signing the wrong people.
This is nuts.
Did you guys hear about this? Jussie Smollett. There's this Jussie Smollett, the guy who lied about being attacked. He basically lied about a hate crime.
No, he said he was.
That's a hate crime.
Yeah, it was like 17 degrees below in Chicago, and he decides to walk to Subway at like 1 o'clock in the morning because that's what people do. DoorDash, all that stuff.
That doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
Uber Eats.
Yeah, and he decides to walk to Subway. And this is like urban Chicago. I don't know if anyone's ever been there, but like downtown Chicago is very urban. There's all sorts of people. Well, all of a sudden, he was walking back with his sandwich, and these two guys with the MAGA hats jumped him. And the first thing they said to him was, "This is MAGA country." Because that's what happens in downtown Chicago. I mean, it's urban, it's metropolitan, there's art museums, but you're going to see those guys, it's MAGA country. And
they basically attacked him because he's gay, okay?
He's gay and he's black.
He's gay and
they put a noose around his neck, but then when the officer came, you saw the dash cam footage, and he still had the noose as he was talking to the officer. You would think that if somebody put that around your neck, the first thing you want to do is take it off when you get up to your condo. But he was just walking around fine, still around his neck. So, and then the police found out that he was lying. They found the brothers that did it, these two, who happened to be black. And they found out they hired him. They found it, them buying the stuff. Mm-hmm. He said bleach. And
Jussie Smollett got paid a lot of money to do this, so and we don't know who gave him the money. It could have been the Dems.
Now you would think this would be on something like maybe MSNBC or something. I'm trying to think of a network that would be okay with this, but Netflix?
They just gave him a deal. I gave him a deal.
I just can't imagine anyone watching this.
Netflix fans had a lot of complaints, obviously, about utterly embarrassing Jussie Smollett documentary. Oh my God, what a joke! What a joke! Netflix is a joke. That I know that's a hashtag on Twitter. So it says Jussie Smollett's hate crime hoax is to be laid bare in an upcoming Netflix documentary, but livid viewers have countless complaints about the shameful release as the first trailer drops. I gotta be honest, I was too, because there's Jussie Smollett front and center, giving his interview, giving his interpretation of the truth, which is a complete lie. And it just angered me. Oh, our dogs are going nuts. Sorry, guys. It must be the mailman, because that's I always know the bark now. I know the bark. I know the cadence of Brody's bark. And Nancy's doing nothing. She's doing nothing. Okay, so it says the Empire star was found with a noose around his neck and claimed he was attacked by two men shouting racial and homophobic slurs, and who poured an unknown chemical substance on him. A police investigation found Smollett's story did not add up. At the end of 2021, he was found guilty of 5 charges over his false report of being attacked. 3 years later, Smollett's conviction was overturned on the basis of his Fifth Amendment rights having been violated when he was prosecuted after reaching a plea deal. Now, this doesn't mean anything. He didn't get off the hook. In the court of public opinion, this dude is guilty. He is a liar. Okay, so I don't know what he's gonna say in this documentary, but it's all gonna be a bunch of bull honky. It was a case that left the public reeling, and now Smollett himself is to be interviewed by Netflix. Netflix's investigation into the events. I mean, give me a break.
They're investigating?
He wants to, and then they go on to say that he wants to reboot his career. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if Netflix after this gave him a series? And they were like, oh, okay, well, maybe his version of the truth is correct. Maybe that's correct. So the documentary is called The Truth About Jussie Smollett. It features interviews with lawyers, police, and other familiars with the case.
Oh, wait, they are doing him. I mean,
he has his own interview where he talks about himself.
Every single other person's story has changed multiple times. Mine has never.
Smollett told, of course, the lie.
Yeah, you're just sticking with the lie.
Yeah, I saw firsthand how narratives are built. I saw firsthand the way that someone can take the exact opposite of who you are and literally sell it.
How's he going to explain the brothers? The brothers at Home Depot buying all the stuff and using his money.
We just have to realize, though, that Netflix is behind this. So now they're not only giving Chrissy Teigen deals and Meghan Markle deals, they're giving Jussie Smollett deals.
Wow.
I mean, it's pretty messed up. And it's from the producer. I like the Tindler Swindler. I thought that was a great documentary.
One person wrote online, I don't want to talk about the other documentary. One person wrote online, so Jussie created his own documentary to portray himself as a victim.
Yes, he did. He went to Netflix, he pitched it, and they said, come on, guys. Let's do this. You could tell your side of the story. And then he thinks that he's going to, and then in a Variety article said he wants to rebuild his career as an actor and a singer.
Good Lord.
So I don't know. I don't know where Netflix, come on, man.
Talk about like really bad decisions.
Magic beige beans.
Beige beans. Today, you guys, if you are enjoying the show, we ask that you give directly to the animal rescue that we are featuring, and it is Shelter Chic, and it was suggested by one of you, and we always appreciate that. They're a nonprofit animal rescue organization dedicated to rescuing, rehabilitating, and rehoming shelter dogs and cats.
Cute.
And they are foster baits.
Stella, I had a cat named Stella.
Oh, and so we ask that you go directly to them, give them the money. Not that we don't appreciate everything YouTube does for us, but they take 40% of the tips,
of it,
and we'd rather have it go straight to the animals. So thank you so much, you guys. Go directly to Shelter Chic.
A lot of people are saying I've never had Netflix and I never will. A lot of people have unsubscribed lately. That's why YouTube TV is the #1 streaming service right now.
Yeah.
People are not buying Netflix anymore. They just want nothing to do with it.
I think you guys remember we talked about this last week. I think it was last weekend within the live where we were talking about how Meghan might be faking the Instagram stories from her fans. Remember, because it was like the same countertop.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I actually went on to one of her fans' pages. She posted this. I mean, Meghan reposted it on As Ever, but then I went to the actual person that posted it, and it was this person. And it was very, whatever. It could be this person. It could not be this person, but not a lot of followers, not a lot following. And it definitely looks like it was created to be Meghan's taste or be a bot, So then I was like, when did this page start? And I noticed, okay, well, started in 2019, very generic picture, very, definitely could steal that picture. And then I was like, I go to the next post. I'm like, okay, well, then this person must have started posting in 2019. The person didn't post again until 2023.
Okay.
That's a bot. That means they're a bot because they're only coming online to do certain things, which means they were paid by someone to I don't know why Gloria Stefan's name came to my head, but like a certain Instagram.
Where did that come
I don't
from?
know. I was thinking about her music this morning, how great it is. But then I don't know who's another.
So bizarre.
Someone else. I don't know. Britney Spears. I don't know. And then this person also put up that they bought the wine, but then this is just a generic Instagram bot page.
We were talking about this when the first one hit, is that there were bots actually saying underneath her post, or not underneath her post, but People Magazine's posts about the wine, I just bought 6 cases.
Yeah.
Then you go to the page and it's a bot.
Yeah. Kat's asking, are you asking how it works? What they do is they start these accounts. They do very minimal on the accounts. They unfortunately steal people's images, their pictures. Now they're going to start doing AI images that look exactly like humans.
That
so it doesn't even matter. Because it was done in 2019. But that's what a bot looks
Nancy,
like.
the robots have been around forever. Have you seen Terminator 2?
Apparently, you have to be an idiot to have a Netflix series. I will donate my subscription to Netflix to your shelter.
Oh, thank
I love
you.
your show. And Barry Manilow.
We love Barry Manilow.
Yay.
Karen, did you hear that? Oh, Karen just watched our chat with Dan Wooten, guys.
Oh,
It's fun. He's always a good time. He's always a good time, man.
Good time.
Brah. It's a good time, brah.
Dan's a bra.
He's a brah.
He's a bra.
Are you a broad, Dan?
Yeah, bra.
Dan's not a bro.
He's not a bra. The only reason I do that is because South Park actually did a bro episode. They're like, guys, they did a whole episode about women taking their husbands to Broadway musicals, and then that gets the guy a B.
Oh my God,
day.
Nancy.
No. But the whole thing was, it turned out that Andrew Lloyd Webber,
Sorry, Mom.
Andrew Lloyd Webber and Sondheim and all the other famous
we get
lyricists,
it.
songwriters.
It's a Barry Manilow thing.
They
too.
were bros. They were purposely doing it so guys could have sex at the end of the
dear.
night. Yeah,
Like
it's a funny episode.
You got to come up with different words.
Something I found very interesting and very Kardashian, Stephanie. Do you remember when the Kardashians started putting out like their lip kits and their makeup, and like with Chloe, American whatever the hell it is, what's it called? Good American jeans.
But then say American Riviera.
Athletic wear. Kim would do athletic wear,
Streetwear.
her own streetwear, but then she would also do brand deals with other athletic wear. Like they would take any deal they could, because in the end they were not making enough money in their own brands. Skims was probably making a lot of money, but I think Kim only owns like 2% of Skims.
She owns 4%.
4%, something ridiculous like that. I know Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump owns a lot of Skims as well. So this is a huge Kardashian move when I start seeing ads for other companies that Meghan Markle is doing. So Meghan Markle is definitely getting brand deals with smaller companies from wearing this stuff. Otherwise, this stuff wouldn't be up at all. And it says that she really likes Anthropologie and the home products there. And then the whole article is how you can go and click on all the things that are in With Love Meghan. Look at, you can just go buy all that stuff from Anthropologie. So if Meghan is really serious about making As Ever a line where she's going to sell linens and home goods and kitchenware and utensils, then why the hell is she doing Anthropologie ads too? It means because she is making, in my opinion, no freaking money. There would not be ads for any of this stuff if Meghan was making money, period. So she's doing an ad for Anthropologie, which I got to be honest, I used to love Anthropologie in the 2000s. My favorite thing was to go to the Grove. When I lived in Southern California, I would go to the Grove Mall because that's where our closest Anthropologie was. And I would shop there all day. I loved it. I love the clothes. I love everything. But it is very dated, Anthropologie, in my opinion. But look, it's all ads. It's all ads, you guys. I mean, this is insane. Stephanie, look at the ads. She's now doing Anthropologie ads.
Oh my God.
And look, you can.
Sorry, the dogs are going crazy.
Look at that. And they give you the links. Jeez. And then
it's not like she married a prince.
Yeah. But this is something the Kardashians did when they then stopped making money. They didn't do it right away. At first, they only plugged their own companies. It was only to the end where they started realizing nobody was buying their crap. But People Magazine, now this all came out in one day. People Magazine put out an ad. Okay, they put an ad out for Le Creuset, and they don't give a crap. And look at. And they're not even like before where they would talk about how she likes using those pots. Now they just get down to business where they put the links where you can buy it. They're not even messing around. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. What her purpose is that she has brand deals with these people and she's not making a lot of money with these brand deals. It's not a lot.
How dare you?
This is another one where she's wearing, you can be inspired by her wardrobe. But look, it's not an actual article. It's just the links where you can buy it.
That's crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
But it's not, though. It seems right on track for Meghan Markle.
Look at that.
Really, I got it.
Old Navy, Stephanie. Yeah. Old Navy.
I got it. Well, I like Old Navy.
I do too, but did you ever think Meghan Markle would be doing Old Navy?
Well, she wanted Dior.
Yeah, that's what's so crazy about it.
Yeah, she did.
That's what's so crazy.
But I like Old Navy. I like the Gap. I still wear the Gap.
I love the Gap.
I like J. Crew. I like all that stuff. Stay away from that stuff, Meghan. This is a J. Crew jacket that I wear. I love my J. Crew jacket.
Oh, I know. But yeah, I found that so insane when I saw it because last year, if this had come out, we would have gotten a boring ass article about how Meghan likes to use Anthropologie home goods. But then all of a sudden they're just like, here's the links, guys, go buy this. It's nuts. The pair of them are running out of cash. That's why Harry wants back in the family, despite the fact that according to him, they want him and his they want him gone forever. Some water. You like Banana Republic, P.S.?
I like Banana Republic.
Yeah.
I like Eddie Bauer.
Oh my God. All we ever did was shop at those places.
Oh my
I miss
God.
the mall culture.
I had a dream about the mall.
Yeah.
I did. Remember I said I had a dream about we were at the mall last night and we were eating at the food court. That was my dream.
I hope Akilah isn't Tyler
Speaking
Princess.
about a dream, let's get to Gong Yu real quick.
Oh, she found the outtakes.
Okay, so you know how Gong Yu did his vacuum cleaner commercial and that was super hot?
This is Gong Yu.
Gong Yu, we saw the outtakes and he was so hot in this. I had to show you guys this, that he wants to do the takeover again. And he's like, dude, look at this. Wow. He's so cute.
I couldn't play the thing because it was.
Then what's the point of even telling?
It was copywritten.
No.
Music in the background.
No, I know. Right.
I can play the video.
Right. Play the video.
Okay.
Yeah. We already played the video. Okay, watch this. Okay, so he looks at it, but he's not happy with that take. Watch. He's like, no, I'm not happy with this. One more time. Did you see that?
He's so professional.
Do you guys see that? He's doing a vacuum cleaner commercial.
He's
That's
so
how
professional.
what an amazing actor this guy is that he had to do that. Let's watch that one more time.
Okay.
He had to do that over again because he was not happy with the take. Look at this. But you can tell he's not sure. He looks over and goes, no. Do it one more time. One more time. Look at this. How hot he is. Look at those pants.
Dork.
Oh, wow. That was just so cute.
That was
He
cute.
really is hot. You guys.
A lot of you are saying this, so I thought we would just talk about it and play it. A lot of people are thinking that, speaking about critiques, Taylor Swift was on Travis Kelce's podcast. I didn't watch it. I don't know. Everyone was freaking out because she talked about her new album or something like that.
No, she's dropping her new album called Life of a Showgirl.
She got her music back. She's all excited about that.
No, she's always said she's been writing it.
Yeah.
So what?
Stephanie is a devotee to Dyson, but I think she's going to buy a shark.
Oh, yeah. I have like, you have 3 Dyson. You go so fast.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you have 3
Dysons?
Dysons? Oh God, you should go
I
live with
had
Jennifer.
3 Dyson vacuums over the years, and now I'm 7. Oh man, I've had. Oh God, the first one I had was the best one in the world. It was, but now I have like in my kitchen. I obviously have my big Dyson that I use for my entire house, but then now I have in my kitchen I have like the one that goes on the charger and it's cordless. But I'm looking into the shark. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll try that. I haven't decided yet. So, hi, Texas. What's up with the dogs today, man?
I don't know, man. People are walking around.
People are walking around. We have a really busy street. We have like a farmer's market on our street. We have our co-op on the street. We have New Seasons. We have a record store. We have a movie theater. Not a AMC, but like a independent movie theater called it's called the Clinton Street Theater.
I forgot to tell you.
So it's a big a lot of things go on in the weekend.
Kessie's going to be at the Clinton Street Theater in December.
Who is?
We're going to have to go see it because we're so close.
Who?
Kevin is performing at the Clinton Street Theater.
Kevin McDonald.
It's going to, like, you told me, I hope they got this smell out. You told me it smelled weird.
No, it didn't. And don't say that about our actual theater. I said one time I walked in, I went to go see Rocky Horror Picture Show one night with my friends, and it smelled like vomit. And I think someone drank too much because you could drink there. I think someone was drinking too much and they threw up.
So
that was the only thing. It wasn't that it smells. I've been in there many times after that.
So the Mexican community is saying that Taylor Swift was secretly, or maybe, I got this from Think Beautiful. I want to thank her. I got this video. That they're saying she was talking about Meghan. Did you hear this?
I haven't watched this.
Okay, let's watch it and then we'll talk about it.
But I did hear that they are upset that she was subliminally, I can't say that word, cryptically trying to talk about Meghan Markle. Yeah. This is Taylor.
Just social media moment where a lot of people's identities and they get their feedback from that, right? Like, and I'm a real constructive criticism guy. Like, give me constructive criticism all day.
Coach
I will take it.
Coach me up.
It'll fuel
She's
me.
An athlete, dude.
It's helpful, right? But I have so many like friends or acquaintances or people where like they'll see one comment they don't like,
right,
and it will ruin their day. It'll ruin their night.
I mean, I could see that. I don't think she was talking directly to Meghan Markle, but Meghan definitely is one of those people that can't take it.
I think this is what happened. Okay. Taylor Swift broke the internet with that interview where she was on, obviously I call it her brother-in-law's podcast, her bra-in-laws. But I think it made so much views and clicks that the Sussex Squad just wanted Meghan's name attached to it. They didn't care what it was. That's all that is. That's nothing more than that. It's all fluff. It's all fluff.
Meghan.
Oh, everyone said she's talking about Blake Lively. That was my opinion, but Nancy thought it was Meghan.
Of course, somebody attached it, and I was confused, and that's why I hadn't watched it either. I had, like I said, Think Beautiful. I want to thank her for getting the clip, because I didn't have it.
Well, a lot of people say it was about Blake Lively.
That makes sense now because that so makes sense.
But it makes sense that the Sussex Squad did want to attach Meghan's name because of the views and the clicks. Yeah. They're not idiots. I mean, wait, no, they are.
They are idiots.
They are morons.
The spirit.
Hey, let's hurry
The
this.
spiritual shift They're just being bad today. They know it too. Sorry, our dogs are being so naughty. I'm not getting dream bones.
For tomorrow?
No,
Yes.
I'm not getting dream bones. I will get healthy bones, but not that crap. Stephanie likes to give them those dream bones that you can get at the supermarket, and they're not healthy. The spiritual shift talks about, I guess there's text messages from Blake Lively telling Justin Baldoni she wants her written version of the iconic rooftop scene to be included in the movie. Now, isn't that the one that
Ryan Reynolds
wrote? Breaking. Justin Baldoni accuses Ryan Reynolds of strike-breaking and misogynistic script takeover. Undermining female writer warns it could lead to legal trouble. So I guess he actually did put it in the form of text messages.
Oh, that's so cute, Miss Panda.
What?
She goes, my dogs are reacting to your dogs.
Cute. Our
dog, so cute.
Our dogs do that too. Like they'll see dogs on TV or like in a commercial and they'll freak out.
So cute.
That's so cute. Dogs are loud. It's true. They're just fine. I know, but we don't want you guys to get annoyed by it. We're used to it. Trust me. So here are the text messages where Justin goes, and the fact that they saved the script from what they think is a disaster after we had a green lit script and was strike basically implies they were scabs. Oh, because they were writing during the strike.
I heard about that.
Ooh. Which we should 100% lead them to. Oh, that bit I'm all over. It's a man coming in and saying a female writer sucks. So he's talking about that it was misogynistic, and it probably was because the writer was a woman who did the screenplay. And then Blake Lively goes, my husband wrote, and she talked about it. She talked about it on the red carpet.
She had to let every single person know that the rooftop scene was written by her husband, the great Ryan Reynolds, who is just this, he's an amazing writer. He's so great. He's so great.
Look, forever they are going to have that follow them around Hollywood, regardless of what they think. I mean, I think it kind of proved it with The Simple Favor 2, that dumb Paul Feig movie that bombed.
Yeah.
I think it kind of shows that they're not. Now, they did announce that Ryan Reynolds' character, what's the character he plays? Deadpool, is going to be in Avengers Doomsday.
That's stupid.
But he's not going to be part of the Avengers. He's only going to make a cameo.
Even so, don't do it.
Because the whole plot apparently is about the Avengers going to a different part of the universe and fighting the X-Men universe.
I thought it was about Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom is the one who makes it happen.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. You know what I like? I don't know if you guys like this channel. I don't read comics. I've never seen one Star Trek episode, never even watched Star Wars, but I love heavy spoilers. Have you guys ever been to that YouTube channel, Heavy Spoilers? I love that guy. His name's Paul. Paul, if you're watching, I love you. I doubt you are.
I love the Avengers, though. I can watch those movies like every night. I get so excited.
You know what I don't
Civil
love?
War is my favorite.
Oh, it's great.
It's a great movie.
You know what I don't love? This.
What the heck is that?
Just her newest thing that she put up.
Oh, this is the new one.
Yeah,
Okay,
this was the newest. Now I got to give credit to whoever did this. They added color to it. They enhanced it in Photoshop, because usually we get like the actual color of the flower sprinkles, which is very dead and dull and gross. So I wanted to give you guys.
Now, guys, we are going to talk about the ant on the table, but we're going to save that for tomorrow's live. We have all our Sunday live stuff going. We're going to save the ant crawling across the table for tomorrow. A lot of people thought it was a little worm.
Now, can you guys answer this for me? I specifically wanted to put this up. Has it always said a curated collection crafted to elevate your everyday and inspire moments of joy? Has it always said that?
I don't think so.
I think she added that recently. I thought it just said established 2025.
She hasn't even hit 1 million yet. That's so bad. That is so embarrassing. And she wonders why nothing's selling.
Good
toilet
line
stuff. It's ridiculous. No one's buying that. Those are all bots.
I know.
Like, are you kidding?
Okay. I was going to bring up the Sentiballi, but we can do it tomorrow
because do all that tomorrow.
This is more important to me. This is way more important than anything.
About Kevin Federline.
Oh no.
Brittany?
Oh, that'll be tomorrow, because I'm sorry, Stephanie. This is way more important.
What is
this?
it?
Jim Curtis thing is getting a little out of hand.
What is it?
I don't like what I see going on. Okay.
What's going on?
Okay, let me bring it up.
Who's Jim Curtis?
Jennifer Aniston's new boyfriend.
Okay.
I don't like what I see. And you guys, thanks for telling me, because I don't get a chance to watch all the episodes. Megyn Kelly, Maureen Callahan, Link. Well, I watch Link every week, obviously, but sometimes I can't get to all of Maureen's episodes, the nerve. So you guys told us that she touched upon this, that she's a little weary of this guy. So I went over to his Instagram. These are for people who don't have Instagram. I went over to his Instagram page, and we've been talking about cults lately, and we've been talking about how these cults start.
Grifters.
And it starts kind of like innocently, you know, it's all spiritual, new age. This is what he's promoting, a course that he went. No, watch that.
Okay. I've been getting some questions about Kripalu and what the workshop is, September 12th to the 14th. And I'll say this. It is a workshop about getting reconnected to the peace and love that you feel within yourself. It's a break, and it's a time that you can set aside all the emails and text messages to be with friends in a supportive community. So if you can see, visualize, or imagine this. You're walking through the woods of Massachusetts just as the leaves are turning color. You are experiencing the crisp air in your lungs, feeling alive. You are going to the yoga center with friends to move your body. Eating communal meals with interesting conversation and introspection. Doing workshop that allows you to release some of the past so that you can spring forward into the future, getting the revitalization that.
Okay, so he put the link so you guys can go over there and click on it. And I'm sure he's getting like a lot of people curious with him and doing stuff.
Jennifer will be broke by Christmas.
You called this last year. You called this so well.
She's getting older, and now these people are coming out of the woodwork, and they're going to take advantage of America's sweetheart, Jennifer Aniston.
Cindy, you're right. He's a magician, and he's going to hypnotize her if he hasn't already. So this is the, you can go over there, and it's called the energy of transformation. Hypnosis to align and awaken the self.
This isn't even original, though.
Yes.
Because I've seen all of this stuff before. It's not even original material.
Look at how much it is for the rooms.
Oh,
like
dear.
You can get like but if you want like your own room, you know, that's how much it is a night. Almost $1,200 a night.
See, this is what scares me, okay? Jennifer Aniston might link up to Meghan Markle through this guy. Because Meghan's a grifter. Meghan is into this stuff. Better up.
Yeah, his school also does training. You can be a certified instructor stuff.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
What does that even mean?
I had to go on there for you guys because I wanted to keep you guys up to speed on this guy. We are calling it now. I do not like what I see. This makes me extremely nervous because she's America's sweetheart. I have loved her.
So much money.
I have used her, obviously, look at my hair. I have used her as a guide for 20 years. So what do you want me to do?
She's a lot older than you, though.
I know, and I've used her as a guide. What's wrong with that? I love Jennifer Aniston. I bought her jacket from Out of the Closet.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so depressing. So we wanted to show you guys that.
Another douche alert. I just wanted to show you guys this real quick. So
what?
Britney Spears.
Oh, you want to talk about that?
Well, no, just real quick. It's not even the whole thing.
This is very
sick.
depressing.
This is sick. So Britney Spears is where'd the picture go? Back. Beep boop. So Britney Spears' ex-husband Kevin Federline promises to tell all in new memoir. He actually went on Entertainment Tonight, and there is video proof of it where he's like, I'm just going to tell it all.
Can't he leave her alone?
No, he can't. And he's basically saying, he's announcing that it's going to be deeply personal. Everyone knows what he's going to do.
Why is he doing
Everyone
this?
knows he's going to do, you know, the worst thing ever. And just the stuff that People Magazine has saying Kevin Federline will release it in October 21st. Federline describes the book, which will cover his relationship with Britney Spears, as extremely intimate and transparent. If you've ever had questions, you'll find answers here. This is a guy who has manipulated this girl, stolen her money for years. Probably, and listen, I don't know about the kids, but Probably
ecstasy.
Well, we don't know if she didn't.
I think he made her try ecstasy. That's my opinion.
Well, you think that he got her into drugs? That's what you think. Okay,
into the hard drugs.
Well, it's true.
Allegedly,
we don't know. Ecstasy, is that a hard drug?
No, but I think because that's when she started doing it.
Oh yeah,
when she was with him.
But also the kids. You know, he could have brainwashed them. We don't know. But Kevin Federline is the devil, and nobody buy his book. He is a douchebag, and he is a manipulator. And he's only doing this for money. Probably 99.99999% of this is going to be not true.
No, but that's true. The kids are getting to the age where she's not going to be able to. I mean, she's not going to have to give him child support anymore.
She doesn't. The kids are all over 18.
Are they both 18?
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember if they were both.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So there you go. What a douche.
What a douchebag.
What a douche. God, I'm so sick of people like this.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you? Okay, guys. Well, that is today's show. We will see you tomorrow.
We got a big one. Pick up where we left off.
Yeah, we will talk about the worm or the ant. It's an ant.
It looked like a little worm at first, and then it turned into an ant.
It looked like an ant,
and everyone thought it was AI, and it's not. It was not AI.
I gotta believe truth above all because I know her personally, and she's not like that. She's not a liar.
She's not a clickbaiter.
She's not a clickbaiter. No. She's not a liar. So I have to kind of like say it's true. Yeah. So okay,
I'll say it one more time. How dare you? We gotta make that shirt for the animals. And then guys, again, if you haven't picked up I got sciatica today.
Oh, you do.
I got a little sciatica. I need I need to go to the masseuse. That's what I need to do. Everyone go please to Amazon.com and pick up my book, Really Special Super Terrific Dogs. Nancy and our mission is to take the animals from death row, kill shelters, and get them out of there. And because of you guys, we are able to do that. You could also pick up this cute little book, Amazon.com, and just type in my name, Stephanie Sidley.
I'm going to send that to Godmothers and my pitch.
Yeah,
I am.
We should.
How are they going to say no?
We should invite Jennifer Aniston because you know she hangs out there.
Yeah.
Okay. With her boyfriend.
Maybe we could talk her out of this mess.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't do it.
All right, guys. Well, we love you. We will see you tomorrow for our Sunday live. Everybody have a great night, morning, afternoon.